So over the past few years, I've made some pretty important and big life decisions in terms of my schooling, what I want to do with my life, and also I would say building this house was also a pretty big life decision. Coming to the conclusion that not only I didn't want to go to college, but I was wanting to pursue an online business as well as start a sustainable community. That was not something that came very quick. I was planning on going to school for, I would say, the first 2 years of high school, and then kind of partway through I began to realize that there are so many other options out there. Other than that, I also decided to build this house, which was a huge decision and one that completely changed my life. So I feel like I have a little bit of personal experience with regards to making tough decisions or coming to conclusions. I know that's a big question for specifically high schoolers, but even as you grow older and you end up with jobs, there are huge decisions within your jobs, within friendships that have to be overcome. You have to make a decision. So I want to take this video because there's two things that really stick out to me when it comes to being good at making decisions and not necessarily. The first piece of advice is you should treat yourself and the things you're questioning as if you are advising someone else, like a friend, as to what they're gonna do with their life. I think a lot of us have been in situations where it's very easy to give friends advice because it really is that clear. You just have to get there. And I think a lot of times we throw all these things like other people's opinions or what are the repercussions of this choice. We just add so much extra baggage, and when we don't have not only that personal experience but also the pressure of trying to fulfill someone else's expectation of you, which is not to say you shouldn't consider that, but I think whenever you make a decision, it's a little bit easier if you can distance yourself a little bit. Not necessarily all the way to the point where you are completely not paying attention to your past life experiences and just going based on, say, what a friend would tell you. But I think just a lot of decisions are that simple. If you ask your friends about some huge life decision that you made, guaranteed they probably would say that you made the right choice. The other advice that I would give is you really have to be receptive only to the information, the ideas, the advice of a small amount of people. You really have to hone in on what it is that you really want and then only trying to pursue that. Because I think once we kind of open ourselves up to anyone's advice, we end up getting really overwhelmed because there's so many people sharing their opinion that it's just overwhelming. I know even personally over the past like month and a half, I feel like I just keep receiving stuff and like I haven't really had time to catch up on the things that I really love doing, and that's hard. It's really hard to just keep receiving and receiving and receiving. It's important to be open to information, but it's also important to understand that too much information is not good. It will hinder you from making those important choices that you really need to make. That's all I wanted to say for this video. I will see you tomorrow. I will be talking about the GoFundMe, if not showing you part of the progress, and Like I said before, the snow didn't come as much as I wanted to, so I might have to find a different location to film the video, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I hope that was a little bit helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know also. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you had an amazing day.